बिकॉज हमने, जैसे मैं आपको पता है, अपने चैनल पे बहुत स्पिरिचुअल कंटेंट भी डाला है. सो बिल्कुल एक बेसिक थॉट के साथ मैं आपके साथ शेयर करता हूँ. आई हैव सो मेनी स्टोरीज, मुझे पता है आपसे मुझे जाननी भी है. जब इनिशियली आई रिमेंबर कि दिल्ली में अक्षरधाम टेम्पल भी था. तो जब पहली बार जब भी मैंने, मुझे याद है बहुत पहले देखा, जब दीवारों में इनकाव्ड होती थी बहुत सारी मूर्तियाँ. सो अक्सर मैंने ये देखा है दैट जो कुछ टेम्पल्स हैं जहाँ पर देयर नेकेड वुमेन जो कि इनकाव की जाती हैं. नाउ यू आर कमिंग फ्रॉम अ बैकग्राउंड जहाँ पे कामा सूत्र आपने पढ़ा है, एंड यू वन ऑफ द, आई थिंक, द बेस्ट एजुकेटर्स इन द कंट्री टुडे. व्हाट इज द सिग्निफिकेंस टेम्पल्स के अंदर जो मूर्ति हैं वहां पर जो नेकेड वुमेन है, उसका रेलेवेंस क्या है? कि वो रॉ थॉट तो ऐसा होता है जब पहली बार देखते हैं ये कैसे हो सकता है, हाउ इज दिस पॉसिबल. हमारी एनालॉजी जो है वो गलत रही है हमेशा वुमेन के प्रति, या उनकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग हमसे बेटर रही है?
सो अच्छा, एक तो जिस तरह से द कार्विंग्स वर डन, लेट्स से अगर 2000 साल पहले जिस तरह से वो कार्व की जा रही थी, द वुमेन, द फीमेल फॉर्म, आपको ये याद रखना है कि एट दिस पॉइंट the woman is being depicted as the provider, the nourisher.
Okay.
So you always see these women, they're generally younger bodies, they're not very old. I think hamare, like in the Mahavidyas, there is Dhumvati, who is actually depicted as very old. And
Okay.
jo description hai unki, it says that, with long hanging breasts, which are now shriveled, which she's not able to feed anybody with this now. And so this was about nourishment. It was about the ability to give. The woman was synonymous with the earth.
Okay.
So she's the giver, she's the provider, she's the nourisher. So the idea was that you are depicting her in her beauty as somebody that can create life, who can give, who can nourish. Now, jo Konark, Khajuraho vagera mein, the murtiyan that are outside, where you actually have people in intimate positions. लोग ये भी कहते हैं कि अच्छा ये मूर्तियाँ बाहर हैं ताकि आप अपनी हवस बाहर ख़त्म करके फिर अंदर जाओ. That's not it. Actually, they were supposed to be कि आपको ये उत्तेजित कर, they're supposed to raise your desires, because when you go to God, not your sexual, देखिए, okay, let's go back one more step. Pleasure was considered a Shakti. Your Shakti rises through you. Pleasure is not just sexual pleasure. Pleasure meant that when your Shakti rises through you, it wakes you up. Every part of you, every nerve ending, it comes alive. The opposite of pleasure is dullness. जब शक्ति लो हो जाती है, when you're lethargic, when you're not moving. So being aware, being alive, that was pleasure, and that was really important. So when you approach God, जब आप प्रार्थना करने जाते हैं, लोग कहते हैं अरे नहीं ये अपने दिमाग को ऐसे क्लियर करके जाओ, ये मरे हुए दिमाग के साथ आप भगवान को अचीव नहीं कर सकते. When you want to get to God, it needs passion. आप सोचिए, there are कामदेव की 5 arrows हैं.
Okay.
Can't remember the names of all of them. But basically, there is the burning, there is delirium. So they're very strong emotions. Okay? When you fall in love, pehle it's a gentle happiness, then it becomes an obsession, then you become delirious, then you become like you're burning in your mind, you can't think of anything else. Then you are absolutely near death. Moksha ke liye, you need the same passion. You need the same emotions to achieve God. So the idea was that you raised your energies, you raised your passion, ताकि भगवान को तुम you present your best self, which is जागरण हुआ हुआ, not a dull thing. So we do come from a background जहाँ पर it was considered very important. You could get, there are 3 these things. Grief, you can get to moksha, you can get to nirvana, whatever you want to call it. You can achieve God through, matlab that you give up, so renunciation, grief and pleasure. Grief matlab you give up things, you renounce things, again with the renunciation, you hurt yourself, अपने शरीर को, you give yourself dukh in whichever way, so that you kind of put aside your worldly desires, according to people. So you have renunciation, you have grief, and then you have your pleasure. अब in grief and renunciation, the idea is कि आप अपने आप को इतना grief दे के उस हिस्से को dead कर लें, ताकि you can then leave that part aside and move forward. With pleasure, it is far more difficult because you have to arouse it more and more. So जब वो शक्ति चढ़ती, when you become aware, you know that that's not the level. All of those nerve endings are feeling the pleasure. There is a deeper pleasure over there. Then you have to raise your brain, your awareness even more till you get to the next set of nerve endings, the next set of awareness. We say in Tantra that you can get to that point of awareness itna zyada that eventually you should be able to see the molecules with your naked eye. Okay? Now, I don't know if that's possible. I have not got to that point. So I was saying that, the idea of growing that pleasure to the point, jab hum kehte hain Sachitanand, when you talk about, today I was doing a reel on something and I said, ek bahut hi khubsurat, there is a verse around Krishan ji in the, the Ashtakavya, where it says कि she's saying, एक गोपी कह रही है that I love him so much. When I'm with him, I feel जैसे गुड़ में चींटी. And I was just thinking, that's a real analogy. If you think about it, गुड़ में अगर चींटी गिर जाए, the intoxication of bliss. तुम सोचो उसका हाल क्या होगा. That is the bliss we are getting to. When we talk about detachment, it's not कि हम अपने आप को clinical और cold बना दें. वो इतना ज़्यादा एक चीज़ में तुम बह जाओ कि you are detached. You are then only thing. You think that Chinti in the gourd is thinking about anything. Usko, I mean, she's drunk on that gourd. So yeah, to me, it was a long understanding that we are a very long way from real pleasure as we see it, but we have to keep getting there. And what I love is Kam Sutra mein it says, at one point Vatsyayana says, when he says, because I don't know if you know very much about the Kam Sutra, but section 2 is about pleasure. Baki ka sections are not about, they're about how a man should live his life. Section 2 is about pleasure, and it's about pleasure, not about the act of sex. Positions are mentioned, but aur kuch nahi. And then he says in his introduction, he says कि but कैसे लोगों को समझाया जाए? आदमियों को आदत पड़ गई है that they can get their pleasure very quickly. औरत को बहुत time लगता है. How do we bring them to understand कि they should focus on her pleasure? He says you have to make it aspirational. You can't just tell them ये करना चाहिए, अच्छी बात है. कोई नहीं सुनने वाला. So he says पहले तुम उनको ये बताओ that if you can bring a woman fully to pleasure, your wife, whatever, your business will do better. It says कि देखो अगर she is not fully pleasured, वो तुम्हारे पैसे फालतू में खर्चेगी, औरों पे खर्चेगी, तुम्हें तुम्हारे जीना हराम करेगी घर में. She's fully pleasured. She's going to make sure that everything around that house is being looked after. And so he develops this idea. And then he finishes by saying कि this is really important क्योंकि when two people share really mutually pleasurable intimacy, वो relationship stable हो जाता है, वो relationship safe हो जाता है, comfortable. और जब सब relationships इस तरह से stable हो जाएं, तो society stable हो जाएगी. और अगर society stable हो गई, तो फिर the kingdom will become stable. So we say we do this for national security. We say pleasure is very important for national security. But he actually says that actually it is to bring the balance to the universe. When the woman is at full pleasure, that is the only way to bring the universe to balance.
Okay.
I mean, this may not impact a man when he's thinking about things, but the fact that his business, his profit margins will go up, that will make a difference.